right, my friend. I'm doing all right. And thank you for being here. I love it when you're here.
I would never miss your show,
I know.
ever.
I love this guy. He's just the best. Well, we are here with like the powerhouse of cleaning.
Yes.
That's GP66.
The
Grecian power since
Yep.
1966.
Right.
You're getting a set of 3 of the supersize or huge supersize green mirror.
No, you
Green
got it.
Miracle
We're going to do
Cleaner
this.
and
We got you.
Degreaser for $39.98. Over 365 5-star reviews on QVC.com.
Yep.
We've sold over 3 million bottles of GP66
None of
right
that's
here at
surprising to me.
QVC.
Yep.
It's V37255. Like, it's virtually every and any surface.
Yeah, because for years we used to say it's what you reach for when you reach for everything else, and then finally we're just like, duh, reach for this first. You know, it's that simple. It really is. It is a great story. Great American company out of Baltimore, Maryland. They do one thing and they do it, in my mind, better than anyone out there. They make the best degreaser degrimer on the planet. So whether you're a home cook like me or a Hall of Fame professional chef like Mark Gill, anybody can use this. And here you see it being made right there in Bmore, Charm City, Baltimore, Maryland, by a 3rd-generation family. These guys are awesome. And like I said, this is all they do. They don't make this and waffle irons. They just make GP66. It works everywhere, and it takes the nastiest of nastiest stains out of practically everything.
This is like indoors, outdoors,
yes, ma'am.
Clothing. I'll get out of your way.
No, you're doing great.
No. Like, it really is. I mean, it's in the name. It's a miracle.
That's right.
How this works.
It's insane. Like, I say to everybody, if this doesn't get it out, it's getting hard pressed to find something that does get a stain out. So, and then real quick, that's the family packing it all up. This is just a company you can believe in. So here we are with what we've done is we've taken an oven door here, and you can hear the crispiness. We've burned it on with a blowtorch. So this is hopefully worse than what's in your own home. But what we've done here is we've really gone out of our way to simulate the nastiest of the nasty stains. So as I start coming down here, what I want you to see is, as I'm spraying this, it is starting to dissolve that literally burnt on, blowtorched on mess as I get there. I haven't wiped it yet, I haven't touched it, I haven't agitated it, I haven't done anything, but it is clearing it right off. I'll come back through with a rag, no problem whatsoever, but this is what GP66 can do for you. The grease, the grime, you're cooking up bacon, that grease goes everywhere, you want to clean it up. And then now, like again, you can see it here. I have not touched this with a scrub brush or anything. And then as I come back through, I want you to see the result. It brings that oven door back to look like almost the day you bought it.
Look at
that. It is really something.
That is so impressive.
And isn't that nuts?
Is this water-based?
There's a whole lot of things in the the solution that I'm not. I mean, yes, water is an element. It's not oil-based or anything, but I'm not smart enough to understand any of that stuff. But like, I just know it works. But it's a fair question.
Okay.
And then essentially, what's happening here is this is what you're paying for, about 1.5, and then this is what you're getting, about 3.
So you're getting twice as much.
Yeah, this is not something we do all the time, and it's a really good deal.
Yeah, it should be like about $20 a bottle.
Correct.
Right?
Correct. Yep. Yep.
Okay, this is really awesome. Okay, so nearly everywhere. So we've been inside of our ovens, and that's looking really good, and that just gives me anxiety with the Sharpie.
What I love about this is we're gonna do air quotes here, air quote permanent marker, right? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna spray this on, and before I even get there with the rag, I want you to see how it's breaking down that marker at the molecular level, absolutely eliminating it. And then all I'm going to do is come back through with the rag here, clean this up quick, and we're good to go. And then just so our wonderful friends over at Sets and Props don't get angry at me, I'm going to take up that marker from the table too. There it is. This is clean, and it's gone and gone for good.
Is there a surface that you can't use this on?
Only thing I've run into or heard of is just if you're using this on the leather seats of your car. If you have nice leather seats in your car, don't scrub too hard. You know, you can use it, but just don't get in there with a brush or anything and really scrub it. Other than that, I got to tell you, practically everything I've used on works.
What about fabric?
Fabric's great. It's a laundry pre-treater. You cook up bacon in the morning, you get grease on it, and you forget, and then you wash it and it comes back out.
Grease stains on your clothes.
100%. Put it right on there as a pre-treater. You can throw it in the hamper. You're good to go. 100%.
Oh, I love that idea.
For sure,
I have, you know, of course, I have multiple bottles just waiting for me, and like, nothing drives me crazier when I have a grease stain.
No, do that 100%.
And then throw it in the washer.
It's the best laundry pre-treater out there.
Okay,
it's
perfect.
awesome. So, like I said, by looking at me, you can tell I love bacon, right? So bacon's a theme for me. So when I cook it up, the problem is the grease doesn't just go horizontal or vertical, it goes everywhere, all over your kitchen, right? So you cook it up, and then 2 days later, you've cleaned your kitchen, and it still smells like bacon. Well, that's because of things like this. The grease traps, for example, up underneath the hood of your oven or underneath your microwave. They get grease and grime on them. Well, in that grease and grime are the odors. Well, these things are about $8 or $9. You have to go in, find the label, figure out which one it is, custom order it. It's annoying. Well, instead of doing that, how about you just do that?
Look at that.
And let it soak for a few minutes, and now it's back to normal.
That was
and you're good to go.
easy and so fast, too.
So simple, right? And then real quick, I like this one a lot too, because to your point of the grease and the grime, here we are with a toaster oven, okay? Campanelli microfiber. Okay. My favorite, best microfiber on the planet, in my opinion. You see a toaster oven here that's got the fingerprints on it, right? Well, the nice thing is you can use the GP66 to break down the butter, the grease, the grime. Then you flip this over, use the other side to polish it. And again, looks like the day you brought it home from the store, brings it back to new.
I always have makeup and skincare fingers. And you could see it on my steering wheel.
Yep, 100%.
You could see it like in the door where I push my car door open. You could see it on, my stainless steel refrigerator.
Of course.
Because I'm gross.
No, you're not gross.
I got makeup fingers.
You wear makeup. We all wear makeup. I mean, for years before, we used to wear HD makeup a lot. I get on my collars, and David Venable talks about the same thing. This is what we use, what my wife uses when she gets makeup on her collars, because makeup is grease and oil based. So you're not, like, that's a horrible thing to say. You're, whatever the opposite of that is that what you're amazing.
Oh, so anyway, thank you.
Here's what I want you to do when you get home, okay? Get a white cloth like this. Go to your cabinet, because remember what I was talking about when the grease goes in the air and goes everywhere? It lands on your cabinets. So even if you have like light colored cabinets, right? That film on there, that's grease, grime, and odors, right?
It's odors,
Here's what I want you to do. Take one of these white rags, put the GP66 on it. And Julie, I know what you're thinking. Okay, it looks shiny because there's a solution on it. Sure it does. But it's also because you took off that. The grease, the grime, the odors, all of that nonsense.
I am telling you right now, I'm doing like a Rolodex of my closet that I know has like grease stains on there. And I'm gonna do a big load of laundry tonight after I pre-treat with my GP66. Look, you're getting 3 supersized bottles right here, $39.98. $13.33 on an easy pay. It's V37255.
One of the biggest compliments you can get paid is when you see your product being used backstage. It's the highest standard here.
True.
This is just one of the chairs you sit on, the models sit on. And this is not one I brought in. This is not the one I put anything on.
I've been sitting on and off
I'm just going to come through here with this, with the GP66.
Oh, wow.
And I'm going to start cleaning that up. You'll see a difference. You may not be able to see it on camera, but then what I'll do is I'll flip it over and we'll clean this whole thing off. But that's the makeup, the sweat, all of that. Well, this is what Sets and Props uses to clean all of that off. You see that makeup? Now that's a little nick in the chair. That's not dirt, but then that's all the stuff that comes off. Sweat, oil, stains, things like that. This is what it does.
Indoors, outdoors, you have to have this. It is really fantastic. How long have you been presenting this on QVC?
13 years now.
13 years.
Yeah, the QVC was the one that figured it out. It's been around since '66, but it was industrial. And then
QVC it was industrial, that's right.
It was, and QVC said, let's bring it to you, the customer.
I love it. You're getting 3 bottles. They should be $20 each. That would be what, like $60? You're getting it home for $39.98. $13.33 on an easy pay. It's V37255.
Do you need a hamburger eating model? Like any kind of, do you need someone?
For these burgers.
Oh, I can't take